Hello guys, I am not doing a voiceover today. Today I'm actually talking to you guys. And also, today's video is not going to be a tutorial. It's going to be a get ready with me. And the difference between a get ready with me versus a tutorial is that I'm basically just having a conversation while doing my makeup through the questions that everyone has asked me versus just doing my makeup and telling you guys how I'm doing it. So you won't be told how I'm doing the makeup that I'm doing today, but you'll learn some things about me and you'll have an intro onto my YouTube channel. I realized that the tutorial that I posted, that was my first video, was a little bit off because no one really knew who Haley was. It's just this girl just posted out this tutorial. So I'm going to clear the air and just kind of get you guys to know a little bit about me. So I did go into Sahara through Snapchat and I asked some anonymous questions. Or I asked you guys to ask anonymous questions. I'm sorry. I asked you guys to ask anonymous questions, and so I got a list of them right here of some I'm going to answer. And then I actually, know I want to talk to you guys about some things about what I want this to be. So, just stay tuned, listen up, and you'll watch me do a nice little Valentine's Day look while I'm answering your questions. So the first question I have is, how did you begin your makeup career? Or, my journey? Basically is what they said. And well, how I started my journey is that I've always been interested in makeup. I've always been interested in how they make the little models look so pretty and how they made actors look like they're perfect. I've always been curious about that. And so finally, when I was about, I want to say 8 years old, I started going to my grandma's makeup and my mom's makeup and trying it on behind their backs and stuff. I was about 3rd grade. Well, as I got older, my mom always said, you don't need makeup, you're fine. You don't need makeup until you're in high school. You're too young, blah, 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 blah. Well, eventually she started with, I believe it was 6th grade, she started letting me wear makeup, like mascara, not anything crazy. So she started letting me wear mascara, and I got really into that. But then, my grandma, on my dad's side, would buy me, eyeshadow palettes, so I started wearing those. And then one day, this was about 14, this is whenever I started really getting into makeup. I started learning more about it. I started learning about my skin type. I wasn't wearing foundation yet. I was wearing just mascara and eyeshadow. I wasn't wearing anything. I told my mom, hey, I really need to pick up some eyeshadow. Can we go to CVS? And this is when CVS just opened up in Festus. So I was young. So she's like, yeah, sure. So we go to CVS and I walk in, and instead of buying an eyeshadow, a little eyeshadow thing from e.l.f., I bought a contour and blush kit from e.l.f. And that was funny. I'm like, yeah, Mom, it just comes with 2 shades. And my mom wasn't really paying attention. She's like, okay, whatever. So that's how I got that. That's how I got into that. I started watching YouTube videos when I was about, I want to say whenever I got my first, no, it wasn't whenever I got my first phone. I want to say I started watching makeup tutorials whenever I was about 15. So that's whenever I got my first iPhone. And I started watching them and learning more about makeup that way. And then I started getting really more interested in it. I started getting interested in the liquid foundation. I started getting interested in learning about my skin type. And so yeah, that's how that started. And so I started buying liquid foundation. And I think my mom started wearing liquid foundation at this point too. I don't know if she's always worn liquid foundation. I don't know. She's not a makeup at all as into makeup as I am, which is, if you know my mom, it's understandable. She doesn't like makeup unless she... No, my mom's always worn foundation. I forgot about that. She's always worn liquid foundation, but she never really wanted me to because I always had good skin. I didn't really deal a whole lot with acne until middle school, but that was a really stressful time. So anyways, so I started buying liquid foundation, and then I would watch videos of these girls putting on concealer for their dark under eyes. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I have really bad dark under eyes. And it's not I don't get sleep. Well, I don't. That doesn't help. But it's because it runs in the family. Oh my gosh. Sorry about that. It runs in the family. And so I've always had dark under eyes. So if I don't wear makeup, I look like I'm so tired when I'm really not. I could sleep a whole day and still had the worst under eyes ever. So, yeah. But so that's how that started. So then I started wearing concealer. And then I started learning about powders and layering and stuff like that. And then before I knew it, it was like, I wanted to say ending of sophomore year, beginning of junior year, when I really started doing full face of makeup. And I would do a full face of makeup every single day. And it was not pretty. It didn't look horrible, but it wasn't my best. It was not my peak moment. My peak moment was my senior semester when I wanted to wear makeup every day at all. Like, I was very lazy that year. But, whenever I would start, like, whenever I did do my makeup, it was beautiful. And that was literally last semester. So it's not much has changed. But I'm still learning more every single day. I watch videos every single day to learn more. It's just something that I do. I like to learn what other people do, and that's also just kind of how I've been learning. It's just videos. That's what's really like helped me the most. And I'm not saying that I sit there and I learn these things directly from videos. I take everybody's styles, and I put my own twist onto it, and that's what makeup is. We're learning off each other. So, the next question is, do you watch makeup tutorials? If so, who? So, I just answered that question to the first question. I do watch makeup tutorials. I've always watched makeup tutorials. The first person I ever watched, which is actually surprising to most people, the first person I watched was Jeffree Star. Just because he was like an out-of-the-box person. He wasn't like the normal looking, he was like, I don't know. There's like something about him that just kind of pulled me in, because he looks weird, like not weird, but he's like, it's hard to explain like Jeffree Star. Jeffree Star is just a unique person on his own. I love him and everything that he stands for. I think he's a great person, and he's a very good makeup artist. And so that was one of the first people I watched. And then I started getting to Nikki tutorials because she was a plus sized makeup artist, and me being plus size myself, I was very interested in her. Still is absolutely gorgeous. After her, I started watching Manny MUA, and then I started watching some smaller people who are about as well known as I am. And I spilled some. Oh well. Things like and I started watching like Manny MUA, and then that started going to Tati. And I watch everyone, honestly. Like, that's probably a harder question for me to answer, because I literally watch and appreciate everyone. Now, there's some people who I watch and I just go, oh, honey, no. I'm currently looking for my beauty blender. I was pretty sure I grabbed it. I obviously didn't, so I'm going to be right back to grab it. I watch everyone, even people who are like not well known. Even people who aren't into YouTube for actually, it's just, I watch everyone. And it's just so hard to explain what I mean by that. I watch videos every single day. Every single day. I would watch them at school, I watch them before bed, I watch them when I wake up, I watch them every day. It's just something that I like to do. I like to watch what other people do. And I like to see other people's twist on things. There was this last video that this gentleman named James Charles made about recreating his fans' creations. And it was an astonishing video, because he was taking his own, like his fans, he was taking their creations that they made on their own and like putting his twist on it. And it was incredible to see, because he's famous for his talent, but these people aren't famous, and they have such great talent, and they have their own twist on things, and they do all this kind of stuff. So that's like where I'm at. I don't know if that answers that question very well, but that's what I'm like trying to explain. I'm really bad at talking, so bear with me, guys. So the next question after that one is favorite style of makeup. My favorite style. I do want to say I understand like the person was like, I don't know if that makes sense, but it does make sense. I know what you mean by that. Style would be like, do you like glam? Do you like natural? Do you like no makeup? Stuff like that. My favorite style of makeup would have to be like the natural glam. And I know that sounds weird. Natural glam would be like the contour is very light. You look more sun-kissed than that, and the only thing that's really bam would be like your eye area. And I always focus on my eye area I don't think I've ever not focused on it. I mean, there's sometimes like if I'm running late or I'm going to something that's like very, very casual, doesn't need to have a lot of makeup, or I'm going to work, I always try to do just like a wing eyeliner, some lip gloss, and some concealer. I don't really try to do too much because it's hard to do too much every single day, and it's very hard on my skin to do that. So yeah. Next question would be, what are your goals for YouTube? My goals for YouTube is basically just kind of get myself out there, see if I do want to teach people. I am going to school for to become an esthetician and like a dermatologist kind of thing. I want to own my own makeup brand by the time I hit my 30s. So that's like what my goal is for like my life. And for YouTube itself, YouTube is really just a test. I want to see if I can actually do good. My last video hit 100 views, which is crazy for me. And I know that doesn't seem like a lot to a lot of people, because I know like all these big people get like 1,000 views a second. I got 100 in a week, but like I'm brand new. But I'm not expecting to get famous. I'm not looking at YouTube to pay me. Like, I have a job on the side. Like, I'm not worried about money. This is honestly just for fun and just kind of dip my feet in the water and see if I like to do this kind of stuff. Like, I encourage everybody to try out YouTube. Like, there's so many people that are creating YouTube videos right now, and it is so incredible to watch these people do that. Like, it is insane. And I give such props to people for being able to have that confidence to sit in front of a camera and do their makeup, knowing that there are going to be people who judge, and there are going to be people who are like, you shouldn't do that. You know, there's always going to be that some person that's going to tear you down, but just knowing that these people are creating the courage to sit behind here and not care what the haters are going to have to say, that is incredible. Another question that someone had asked me was, like, what's your favorite color scheme for makeup? And my favorite color scheme for on me would have to be like pinks. I love to wear pinks just because, especially whenever I was blonde headed, they just look so pretty with my blonde hair, and they're so pretty. Now that I'm dark headed, I like to wear more orange tone colors. I like to be more on like the bronze side, like the fall side. But I am changing my hair by the next video, which will be next week. I will be changing my hair color on February 5th. And I will be a different I will be a different hair colored person, and my favorite color of eyeshadows will change because my hair is changing. On to the next question. What's your favorite type of eyeliner? My favorite type of eyeliner would have to be winged eyeliner. I just think winged eyeliner is so much more fun. I think it adds, like, if you're going to do like something simple one day, but you know, you kind of want to like change something up, doing a little bit of winged eyeliner is like the best way to go, like for sure. Because just kind of, I'm sorry, I'm dropping everything right now because this little area that I created on my own is way too small. But it's just I just love wing eyeliner. I loved it. I probably love it more and appreciate it more now because I wasn't actually able to do it when I first started doing makeup. Like, me and my best friend Sierra, we could not do winged eyeliner. I did my eyeliner way too thick, and she did her eyeliner way too rounded in like the freshman year, like the early years of high school. So we both like sucked at it. But now that we both know how to do it, I think that's why I love it so much. Because I know how to do it now. I know how to make a nice clean cut, slice someone up kind of eyeliner, you know what I mean? And like, she wears winged eyeliner all the time, so do I. I think that's why we love it. Love it is because we like were able to kind of master it. Another question would be, how long have I been doing makeup? So that's kind of like going back to the first question. And when I started doing makeup, I was about 8 years old when I started playing with it, but 13 when I really started getting deep into it. So I don't know if that really answers that question too much, but yeah, that's kind of like what brought me into it more so. And I've really enjoyed it ever since then. So now we're gonna go into some more fun questions, some like kind of like personal questions, more so like that's not on the makeup side. that are more onto like what's your favorite this? I don't know. People were asking me like what's your favorite things, and I took some of those. I took some of them, and I was like, yeah, I can answer them. There's no big deal. So this was by Clara Nice. I know for a fact it's by Clara Nice because she asked me 3 questions all in the same area about the same similar things and the same person. So I'm gonna go ahead and answer this one. And it goes, favorite poodle. My favorite poodle. I don't know if that means like what kind of poodle. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. I'm pretty sure it means like what's your favorite poodle out of all your friends' poodles. And the only poodle I've ever met in my entire life is this cute little poodle named Sally. I'll put the link to Clara's Instagram in the description so you can go see her. She is the cutest thing I have ever seen, especially when Clara like puts her in like hats and sunglasses. It is like literally the cutest thing. And I honestly encourage Clara to get Sally a get Sally a Instagram so everyone can see how cute she is, because I melt every time I see her. And I love her so much. I've known Clara since like I first came to school here, and I've known that little puppy since I first came to school at this new school, and I love that puppy ever since. So the next question is by the same person. Wasn't your first model awesome? Yes, my first model was actually terrific, and it was Clara, of course. And the reason why she was terrific is because she kind of helped me get myself out there. She had her senior pictures done, and I did her makeup, and she got them professionally done. And now she is one of the known models on my Facebook page, which is I'm still working on. That's why that's why I did not post in the last video. That's why I also haven't really put it out there, because I'm still working on my social media pages. They're brand new, so I really haven't gotten them to the organization that I want. And yeah, so like, but she was one of the first models I've ever had, and with the senior pictures that she let me use her senior pictures to advertise my brand. And if it wasn't for her letting me do that, I probably wouldn't have as many appointments as I have. I've scheduled 3 appointments so far within the past week. A week. And that's actually insane coming from someone who's 17 and not licensed. I actually have people who want me to do their makeup. Surprise, surprise. So on to the next question. Name the people I miss the most from school. Now, I don't know if you guys know this. I'm pretty sure I said this no, I did not say this in the last video. The last video was just a tutorial. I'm pretty sure I said this at the beginning though. I graduated December 20th, and my actual graduation though is May something. So I graduated a whole semester earlier than most of my friends. So that's what this question is asking, like, who do I miss? Because I graduated early and they didn't. And that is a harder question for me to answer, because even though I complained about school every single day of my entire life last semester because I hated school and school hated me, I miss a majority of the people that's in my senior class, and majority of all the other classes. All the friends, all the people that I had normal conversations with on a daily basis, I miss because, I don't know, it's just, Hannah Floyd, she's one of my good friends. She's actually one of my best friends. We had yearbook together, and that's where we got closer. She's like an annoying sister, and like I miss having her like make fun of me, which is like weird to say because usually people don't like being made fun of. But when Hannah made fun of me, it's just I don't know. It was different, and I love Hannah. I miss her. I saw her the other day at Applebee's. Funny. Got to sit with them after I got off work. Then I went on a date. LOL. So yeah, and who else I miss? I miss like Clara, like my normal lunch group that I sat with, which would be like Clara, Sam, and Allison. I miss Megan. I miss Jill. I miss everyone. I can't even sit there and give out a list of names and leave people out, because like I'm gonna leave people out, and that's hard because I miss everyone. And I know you're gonna be like, but Haley, you hated school. I hated the actual like learning part of it all because it's so boring. Especially for the classes they made you take that you probably shouldn't have to take. Like, I like personal finance, and I had to take that. Didn't like health, and I didn't really learn much from health. I learned the normal stuff that I learned in 7th and 8th grade, so it was like a refresher course more so than anything. So yeah, that's why I didn't like that. The next question is, do you regret graduating early? Actually, I know I posted on my Snapchat today saying, hey, we're going to prom. I'll do free makeup if you let me go to prom. But, I don't regret graduating early. I kind of regret the fact that, like, I don't get to do any of, like, the senior things. Like, I get to do, like, senior, like, trip and senior college day, but I don't get to go to prom. I don't understand why I can't go to prom, but I'm not going to prom. So I've been, like, begging all my friends, hey, like, do you want a free makeup appointment? Because I'll do your makeup for prom and you can let me go. That's basically, like, what it's been like. I don't regret graduating early, though. I think I kind of, at first I did, because I made a few mistakes that kind of, like, could have ended my life. Not, like, literally, like, it wasn't really smart decisions that I made. And I learned from them, but it was, like, it sucked. It sucked going through that and just kind of, like, wishing, man, I wish I had school the next day so I wouldn't have to deal with this. But, yeah. That's what I miss about it. I don't really miss anything else. Because, like, now I have, like, an adult schedule. I get up early, I go to work at 8 to 4, I get off, I have the night off, and I get to relax, I get to clean and do stuff that I need to catch up on. I'm doing adult things. I am saving up my money, I am going to get my car fixed, I'm going to get an apartment within a year or two, and it's just fantastic, and I'm absolutely having fun. Another fun question that I've been asked, which is a little weird to me, but I mean, I can deal with it. I can deal with a lot of things. Is what are my plans for Valentine's Day? Well, originally, I had plans to go to a night team concert, but then my car decided to be a little piece of crap. I love her, don't get me wrong. Please don't tell her I said that. But she decided to act up, so I had to change my plans. So my friend that I was going to go to the concert with, my best friend, she decided that she was going to work that day, so I realized I had to get some new plans. Well, in the period of the past week, along with my brand new channel and everything like that, things have gotten a little weird for me. A little crazy. Not weird, crazy. But in a good way. And I got a new job because I cannot drive 30 minutes to Applebee's anymore because it's just too far to drive. And I also got a little steady dating, not like, but I don't want to say boyfriend because we've only been dating for like a week or so, but like, I've gotten a date, and now I have a date for Valentine's Day, and it's great, it's fun, it's exciting. So yeah, and then I get into my next question, who is the guy that's been on your Snapchat story for the past week? And that is the boy that I am dating currently, and now we are not boyfriend and girlfriend yet because we did start dating, so I'm not going to like use any labels like that. But yep, that's who that is. His name is Nathan. He encourages my little YouTube thing, and he's very sweet. So not a lot of guys encourage this kind of stuff because I don't really know why, but I've like read stories of like boyfriends or like people that you're interested in not like encouraging it at all, which is really crazy for me because like why would you not want to encourage the girl that you're interested in? Like why would you do that? So yeah, that's how that is. So the next question is, what's my favorite eyeshadow palette? This is going back to makeup. And my favorite eyeshadow palette right now would have to be the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette, which I'm actually going to show you guys right now because I'm about to use it on my eyes, and I just absolutely love it. So it is this thing. It's a little dirty right now because I was using it earlier to test out some colors I was going to use. And that's what it is. And it's one of my favorite palettes because you have like some warm shades, you have some like interesting cool shades that you can like play around with. You got some like shimmers, you got mattes, and you got all these, and they are so good and blendable. And I just really enjoy them. So last video, I decided to use eyeshadow primer before I put on my eyeshadow, and that eyeshadow primer decided to be a piece of crap and make everything hard for me. So today, what you guys just told me to do, I was put on some powder. So I'm not going to be using that today. I'm just going to go straight in. So yeah, that's my favorite eyeshadow palette. Hello, I am back and I am closer. Anyways, so back to what I was saying. Yes, Pib is my favorite soda. So yeah, that's that. Another question that people have asked me, it is, what is your favorite lipstick? I do not have a favorite right now at the moment because I haven't been really wearing lipstick. But if you guys wanted me to decide on a really good one, it would have to be, I want to say, Kat Von D Everlasting Long Liquid Wearing Lipstick. That's a very long name, and I don't know how to, I don't even know if I said that right. But yeah, it is this little red tube, and it is cute as a button. It's not actually red, it's like a Lolita color. Well, that's what the name is. It's like a nude, and the color name is Lolita. So that's nice. So yeah, yep, that's just a little bit about me. I'm gonna go ahead and talk some more because I do have some other questions, but I don't really want to be like, oh well, this question's asked this. I'm just gonna go straight into talking more about me and like my background. So I grew up in this little small town that I'm not gonna give the detail out of because there are creepers on YouTube. Sorry guys, I just don't want to be killed in my sleep. But yep. And I grew up in a small town, and then I moved just like on the outskirts of the small town after my grandfather passed away. I have a mom, I have a dad. I have 4 brothers, John, Keegan, Luke, and Justin. Justin is the oldest, John is second, Keegan is next, then it's me, and then it's Luke. I am the only female, and I am the middle child. How fun. Yes. So, anyways, so yeah, that's that. My mom and I have a great relationship, and so do me and my dad, so do me and my brother. Basically, it's just a good life that I'm living right now. I also have 3 of the cutest puppies ever. I have a Opsalopsa. He's not my favorite, but I love him. He's just not my favorite because he hates me. Because whenever I was 8 years old, when we first got him, we took him camping. We brought him back after like 2 days of like literally having him. We brought him back, and I let him out of the house without a leash or a collar, and he got hit by a car. So he has not liked me since then. But I mean, it's kind of his fault because he like ran out to the middle of the road. It's not my problem, right? So yeah, so that's that. Why does this keep going white? So yeah, that is one of my little lovely puppies. It's fun. It's a fun life. And then the second puppy that we got, her name is Stella, and we got her. Well, we didn't actually go get her. She came up to our door one day in like 2015, I want to say. We've had her for about 2 years, going on 3. So we had her about 2000. Oh, it has been 3. Whoa, it has been 3 years. Yeah, in 2015, she came up to our doorstep. She's like, "Hi guys, welcome." And then we're like, "You gotta go. We already have puppy. We don't need 2." But me and Luke were wanting this puppy. And so, like, Stella's like, "Well, I'm not leaving." And we let her outside. We left her outside. We did not bring her inside until one day it's supposed to storm really bad. Like, really, 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 really bad. So my mom's like, "Fine, bring her in." And she just stayed with us. My mom went to get her checked by the doctor. Doctor said no one had chipped her. So she became ours. It was a really great, like, ending with all that, too. It was just a very nice ending. I really, really enjoyed it. But yeah. So that was that. And then we got Rosie. We got Rosie when, about maybe a year or 2 after Stella. Well, we've had Rosie for 2 Christmases now, so we've had her for 2 years. So we got her about a year after Stella. And we got her from a family friend that couldn't take care of her anymore. And she just became ours. There were some, like, little questions about it because she would fight with Stella and they get, like, really bad into it. And it was, like, really hard to deal with because they would get so into it. And I was like, holy cow, like, they could not stay in the room. Like, you could not pet one without petting the other. Because if you pet one, the other one would get upset and then, like, snip at the other one. Mainly it was Rosie who got jealous, but, like, still, it was crazy. Like, oh, God, it was so bad. And I was just like, is this actually going to work out? I don't think so. So, like, yeah, they got really into it. I remember, like, the last, like, now, because now we keep them separated. And I remember the last time they got into a fight, I was in my room, and then all of a sudden I hear my mom and, like, screaming, and then I go out, and they're like biting each other, and like we heard this tear, and we honestly thought like we had to take, Stella was the one who was like beaten up the most, and she was covered in blood, and we thought we were gonna have to get rid of her. No, we didn't. We're not get rid of Stella. We would take her to the vet and then get rid of Rosie, but we ended up finding out how to like keep them separated and keep them like away from each other. And it's not like one's put up, we give them like an hour like each, I think. And it's just, it's worked out better this way than it has like before we did this. It's worked out so well. We don't have any problems anymore. I mean, it kind of sucks that we have to keep one out while we keep the other one out. Because I do feel like sometimes they think that we're giving like one of them special treatment, the other one not, and I don't want them to think that at all. So yeah, that's just where I'm at with that. But yeah, that's that. So that's about my dogs. So Oscar's an ocelot. He's a small, like, he looks like a Shih Tzu. He is a Shih. You guys can hear me here to say that. And then we have Rose Isella. They never really like were able to identify really what all she is. All we know is that like she does have like terrier in her. She doesn't have pit bull, but we don't really know like what type of dog she is. Like they cannot identify that, which is very odd to me, but whatever. So yeah. So then, other than my dogs, I am 17. I turn 18 on February 18th in about 2 weeks, and that will be when my first vlog comes out. I'm going to vlog that entire weekend, and we are going to see the life of Haley on her birthday, and that's going to be so much fun to film. I am so excited to film that. Like, you guys have no idea. So yeah, that's that. That's my family. So yeah, that's that. Someone asked me, like, about the Valentine's Day question. I did want to, like, kind of talk about that. So there's this place up on the hill in St. Louis, and it is called, it's called Ragazzi's, and my papa, which is my late grandfather, used to take me there all the time. All the time, according to my mom, like, whenever I was little. I can't remember anything. So he used to take me there, and my mom was telling me this, and I was like, oh my god, like Ragazzi's, that's the restaurant name. I'm like, oh my god, Ragazzi's, that sounds like so much fun, to go back and relive my past. And the boy that I'm talking to, who seems to be super supportive of everything that I do, which I'm so grateful for, he was like, let's go to Ragazzi's. And so we got reservations to go to Ragazzi's, so that's pretty exciting. That's my Valentine's Day. And then, oh, I'm sorry, I dropped. Sorry guys, I am a little weird. I don't know if y'all have noticed that. I am a little weird. But, I just think that's like so sweet of him, especially like if we've only been dating for a little bit. He's just a really sweet guy, and I was very appreciative of him like thinking about that more so than like thinking about what he wants to do. And I double checked with him, and I was like, hey, like, are you sure? Because, like, I don't want you to think that I'm, like, trying to overrun anything. He's like, no, like, I really want to go. So, yeah, we have plans for that. And then for my birthday, me and Sierra are going to hang out. I don't know what we're going to do yet, but we're going to do something that's vlog-worthy. At least I hope so. If not, then I am sorry you guys have to watch that. But, yeah, that's that. That sounds exciting. I'm excited. I hope everyone else is excited, because I'm excited. I don't know why this is looking like that. But yeah, that's like where my excitement is and everything, and life is just so much fun right now. I'm probably at like the peak point of my life right now. Not like my life, but like the time that I've been alive. Like so far, like this has been the most exciting time of my life. Everything just seems to be going right. I have a $9 an hour job at Burger King. My bosses there love me. Like, so far, everything's just going well. I'm not worried about anything. I'm not stressed out as much as I used to be. Like, when I worked at Applebee's, I was super stressed out of everything. Holy cow, I was just stressed out over everything. Everything just seemed to stress me out, and I was not enjoying my time. Like, you can even ask Sierra if you guys happen to feel like you guys need to. I just wasn't enjoying anything. I wasn't having fun like I used to have fun at the beginning, and I wasn't enjoying it. It just wasn't time. It was just time for me to go. Plus with my car and everything, it can't handle 30 minutes every single day up to Arnold. It really can't. So yeah, that's that. I already told you guys about where I want to go for school, so don't need to answer that question again. I feel like I should answer more questions, but I don't have any more. I was not prepared to run out of questions to ask. I could just start talking about where I'm going with my eyeshadow, because it's going a little haywire right now, like it always does when I videotape. But whatever. So yeah. I don't tan. I will never tan in my life. And I will not go get a fake tan. I'm very, like, I really can't, honestly. Like, I'm not even against it. I just can't. I really just cannot. I cannot get a tan because I cannot afford for what it can do to my skin. Like, I am so pale, like, I can't do it. Nope. You will never see me get a tan in my life. I will always be this pasty white girl on YouTube. So, that sounds fun. But, yeah. Yep. That's that. Sounds exciting. I'm going to go ahead and finish up this eye look for you guys. Just to kind of like do that. And then I'm going to go ahead and finish up everything, close out the video. And like do my intro and all this other stuff that I got to do. So, yep. So far, this is looking pretty nice. This is my Valentine's Day look. I kind of want to use it for the day. But I feel like he's going to watch this video, which he actually will. Honestly, because I'll probably make him to get me more views. So maybe I won't use this exact look. Because I kind of want to surprise him. But, oh, who knows? Who knows what I'm going to be doing? I say I might do this, I say I won't do this, and then I'll walk in with some crazy wing liner or something like that. It's just, we don't know what it's on Haley's agenda. Not at all. I hope the music fills in the silence, because this is really bothering me. Okay. And then I'm going to go in with a little tight line. So yeah, I'm not going to be doing a wing liner today, but I will be putting on some fake eyelashes. So I'm just going to tight line to make it easier for me to put them on. And also just kind of depthen this look up a little bit more. And so that is that look. I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my eyes and my eyebrows off camera, and then I will finish doing blush and all that stuff when I get back. Okay guys, I'm back, and these are the eyes. And I already did my eyebrows off camera because I realized that it's just, you saw in the last video, so I didn't really think that was much of a big deal. I am not wearing fake eyelashes right now. What I put on my eyes was the Superstar Fiber Lash Mascara by L'Oreal and the Maybelline Lash Sensation Mascara. I just layered them on my eyes and just kind of emphasized my lashes to look a little more fake. But yeah, that's my life and that's my life story. I really don't really have much else to tell you guys yet, because I really don't want to dive in too personal, especially if this channel doesn't work out, with me having so much self-doubt to myself. But yeah, I don't really want to be like, oh, well, this is my personal life, oh my god, and then no one cares. Don't really want that to happen. So right now, I'm just going to go ahead and finish this out like it's a normal tutorial. Going in right now, I don't really have a blush. I spilled my soda. Good thing I have towels here. Oh no, look at these eyes. Let's go. Cranberries, okay. Bang, 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 bang. Sorry. I'm really hyper right now. So I don't really have a blush at all. I don't know where the e.l.f. blush palette went. Sorry. So I'm going to go ahead and for a blush, I'm going to go in with the Just Peachy from the Sweet Peach palette by Sweet Peach palette by Too Faced. I'm just going to kind of dip. Ooh, that's really pigmented. I'm sorry. Kind of put that on the apples of my cheek. Because contour looks crazy. This This lighting makes everything a little bit more harsh, though, is what I've learned. I'm going to find that face brush. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to blend it out. I'm going to add some color into my cheek. And what I'm also going to do is that I'm going to go ahead and bake my contour area on my cheeks just because I feel like they are a little bit too dark. I was in the bathroom earlier and they looked fine, but I was also at a completely, totally different light setting. And I feel like light settings like this help out a little bit more, showing you like what your flaws are. Like without makeup, these lightings make me look really ugly. So yeah, that's that. And while we're waiting for that to kind of bake, I am going to go ahead and wipe off my lips. In fact, my lips are now wiped off. I'm going ahead and wipe off the fake powder off my face. Did barely anything. And I'm gonna go in with the Milani matte shimmer lipstick. I don't know if you guys can see that. And like it's like Dolce Caramello, some French stuff. I'll just go ahead and put this on my lips. It has like a little bit of a shimmer to it, so I really like that. And now just kind of how to finish this look off, I'm going to go in with my honest. Sorry, my palette broke just a little bit more. Yay! Besides that, I'm going to go in with the color Forever Young. I'm just going to dip into what I have left. It looks like I need to get a little bit of a new palette. I'm just going to kind of highlight my cheeks. Make these babies pop. Don't worry, this doesn't make them like the color Forever Lit. That color really makes it pop, but I don't have that color anymore because I used it all. I am so like pale, so it's like very hard for me to really find like highlighters my shade. I usually have to end up using white shimmers from like eyeshadow palettes and stuff. I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with the brow bone, just a little bit above. And then I'm going to top off that highlighter. I'm going to go ahead and top off that highlighter with my Becca Pearl that I got from my friend Sam for a couple years ago. And I'm going to go ahead and top off this. Make it a little bit more. Oh yeah, Mama's got her highlighted now. Go ahead and put some over here. More on my nose because who doesn't like a nice pinched nose? I know I do. Put some more. And this is a look. I'm gonna go ahead and fix my hair and I'll be right back to give you guys my ending result. Okay guys, and this is the final product. I had so much fun making this video. I had so much fun answering your guys' questions. I really do appreciate everyone who gave me some. It's kind of helped me have something to talk about. And yeah, thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed the look. I hope you enjoyed my answers. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the videos I have yet to come. If you guys enjoyed the video and you want to see more, go ahead and click the subscribe button below and press the little bell button that's right next to it to have notifications on when I post and upload my videos next. And in the description box I'll have all my social media, so make sure you follow all those. And yes, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys on the flip side.